What's going on? Welcome to the channel. This is C3 Christopher Campbell. Welcome to the Investment Process channel where we teach people how to create generational wealth through trading while managing risk. Let's get into this week. I believe it's week 31. Let's get into the trading plan for this week. Hope you guys had a great week and got some pips this week. I'm not sure exactly uh, what it was. I was traveling a lot last week. That's why you saw last week I did my plan on my iPad. I did get some pips. When my nephew got married, it was a beautiful thing, man. You know, my nephew is like 12 years younger than me, and to hear him tell me and my brother that he's been watching us and making sure that he's been, living that lifestyle of individual that is finding value in life itself and managing that throughout his life. Uh, he's been with this young lady for quite a while, and they decided to get he decided to get married once he created enough wealth for himself that he was able to maintain a family. So again, I always teach people, especially men, that you got to provide value, and this is one of the reasons why I started this channel, because I wanted to provide value for other men, make sure that they're on the top of their game when they're looking at starting a family and things of that nature. And if you're not starting a family, just to be able to take care of yourself and take care of other family members, maybe that might be your goal. Always know your why before you get started. So let's go ahead and get in and take a look at NAS for the end of the month. Man, we got like one day. We got one day left in this month for NAS. Um, let's take a look at the monthly. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. So we end up with a bullish candle for the month. I don't know that it's going to do too much more this month. Again, we have one day. Had a nice bullish week last week. Nothing really to complain about. You see prices just moving. This is on a daily. Prices just moving within this range right here, and we can all agree on this range, right? It's pretty much the range that price has been moving with NAS. There's plenty of opportunities last week for NAS. Like again, it's moving within this range, and if you know it's moving within this range, there's plenty of opportunities out there. I'm not going to say that there's a lot of long opportunities where price was really moving, but at the same time, price moving between what is this 15,802 and 15,419. That's quite a few pips, like what, about 40,000. Yeah, you could get in, get out real quick if you were just kind of watching the market and making sure you were working with inside your range. And you know, of course, we could look there. Look, there's an imbalance right there, where opportunity to get price from here to there probably tomorrow. Um, Again, I'll be a little bit more patient. Again, it's the end of the month. If we go back and just look real quick at the monthly, it already has this wick, and it has this wick down here. The likelihood of it turning all the way around and like coming all the way back down here and cleaning up this imbalance is very low. Um, Anything can happen, but it's very low. Then we also got an imbalance here on the weekly right here. Will it come back and take care of this imbalance? Remains to be seen. This is on the weekly, so the monthly candle again, like so tomorrow, um, on the 31st, just kind of look at the price action and just kind of be a little leery. The price may probably really get started moving around Wednesday or Thursday of the week, after the month's close out, and then uh, everything starts ramping back up, where you know you start looking at um, where they want to be, where all the algorithms are starting to set people up for buys and sells, and it clearing up all these imbalances. So yeah, look for maybe again, as you can see right here, this is the range. Look for that to um, continue on being that. If you look here, it came and touched this imbalance right here, but there's some left right here. So it may pull all the way back and then continue up, because going back to the monthly, again, this is for our weekly plan. Going back to the monthly, we still got a high right here for our monthly candle for price to move to. Let's make this our monthly color. Okay. Yeah, so just so we can track that. So go here on the weekly. Let me zoom out a little bit. Still got that gap right here for price to move to. Again, there's an imbalance up there. So we might get price action to pull back and continue through to and through 16,434. It might pull back, it might not. So just be watching. But I guarantee you, if it pushes, it'll probably hit this. Let's zoom in a little bit. It'll hit this high right here on this candle, and then you'll get a little pullback, and that will be the perfect time to gain entry into the market. Don't try to chase it down. It's not a good idea to chase. You don't. We're in the business of buying at a discount, not at a premium, right? So you'll know it'll probably do a little consolidation here. There'll probably be some imbalance. Wait for that pullback and wait for it to consolidate, and you get your confirmation, and then it moves in. Typically, I look for at least confirmations on the hourly and 30-minute for that change of momentum. That's as low as I go when I'm looking for momentum change. Overall, the higher the time frame, the better. Again, we're just looking at this area right here where price has been just kind of moving sideways in that range, and take how to participate in the action going on here, right? That's our main concern: how to participate into these imbalances and these opportunities here in the market. So that's it for NAS. Again, we're looking for a price maybe to pull back here to what's that? 15. Set it up here. At least to pull back here to 15,609 before continuing up. If it goes lower than this, then it'll go lower than that. I don't see it going lower than that. However, around 15,609, look for momentum change to either continue up or get that confirmation for price to continue up, because it's filling up these imbalances. But you see here, these right side ranges are a little bit tighter than they were previously, and you see where price went all the way back down to here, created that candle with no wick, and then it continued back up right into this range. So it's created a new high, right? We got a new higher high. So that's why I said it's looking like it's setting up to continue on up. And again, this is the beginning of the month. Understand where we are in the time frame, right? So if it pulls back down and then continues up for the month, to continue on up to 164.34, it's probably a high likelihood it's going to do that, right? It's already setting us up. So just be patient and look for those. Wait for confirmation before entering into the market. Let's go over here to gold. Gold's been doing super well as well. Again, looking at gold, huge, not huge, but nice size. It looks like the same size as last month. The bearish candle, the bullish candle is the same size. Price action is a little bit more to the upside. Let's take a look at the weekly. Got a little imbalance on the weekly right here. Again, going off monthly, it's been bullish. It's pretty much done what it's doing. I highly doubt that it's going to turn around. Looking at price, it's just kind of been moving between these two right here. For the month, look at the daily. We already got some price action going on for it to fill up. And looking at our look at this right here. Clean this up a little bit. This is on our daily. Looks like this is our imbalance area right here. Zoom in a little bit. So on our daily, come on. There you go. It hasn't come all the way quite back down to clean up this imbalance. Let's look on the 4 hours, see why not. See if we get some information on that. So it seems like it's close to cleaning it up. However, it created this huge imbalance last week. Is that right? Yeah. Created that huge imbalance right here last week. So it looks like it's trying to go back and continue on up to clean this up before it continues down. I know we have been looking at where is it at? Cleaning up this imbalance right down here on the weekly. Let me see, put this like right here. We've been looking for it to reach down there. As you see, it's been creating right side bearish ranges. We had price action right here, retesting that on the weekly, set up, looked like a higher high. However, again, we looked at it, created that huge imbalance on the daily and then on the 4 hour. Let's do, oh, I do. Let me delete that. Okay. So I'll be looking for price to pull back up to here and then continue on down. Again, it's the 31st, got 1 day left. I don't see price doing too much more in the month. However, again, looking at that, going back to, like I said, that weekly imbalance that we've been looking to clean up for quite some time, we'll have that opportunity this upcoming month. So let's just keep our eye on that and look for confirmation. Again, like right here, we got weekly, we got a break of structure right here. We might get a upward movement to, again, finish clearing up that imbalance on the 4 hour and then continue on down for the month. Let's just wait on this one. NAS probably the middle of the week movement. This might get cleared up today. It might get cleared up today. So let's just keep our eye on gold. And we already got a confirmation down here that it's moving up, and we know it's probably moving to what is this here? It's moving to moving to 19. Was it 73? What is this? 1973. We know it's probably moving to 1973. Looking at this, and again, be patient. Got a nice little breaker structure here. Looks like about 200 pips. 14. That's a 1 to 7 right there. So that's a nice little pickup before the end of the month. Again, let's just keep an eye on it. It's not, some opportunities are always there. Let's just keep our eye on it and make sure that we're participating where we can participate. We participate. If it seems like again, price isn't giving us what we are supposed to be seeing that gives us that confirmation that it's moving in a particular direction, no position is always a good position, right? So let's just keep our eye on gold. Looks like again, we'll probably pull back up to here to 1973. Probably continue on down to this area we've been looking at consistently. It's like, again, like I said, it keeps printing us right side bearish ranges. It keeps giving us that confirmation it's continuing on down. So keep that in mind. Again, a lot of opportunities out there. Good trading week. Just got to be mindful and make sure that we're looking at what we're supposed to be looking at. Okay. British pound, Japanese yen. My wife just mentioned like how I was saying British pound. No, yeah, I don't know. She said something. I might have been mispronouncing the pair anyway, but it's British pound, Japanese yen. So had a little imbalance right there. We had a gap down this hourly. Let's look at the monthly. Nice little bearish candle. You see the bearish candle almost came all the way back down and cleaned up that imbalance for the month. Almost came to it. And it looks like we have like a nice little confirmation on the weekly that uh, price action, you know, is moving bearish right now. We don't have any confirmation it's doing anything else other than that. So that's how we're looking at it currently, right? So with that weekly, we've seen price action come all the way back down to almost clean this up at 175.50, 55, 175.55. Came almost all the way back down to that. However, we know with that, we see it creates some imbalances, and you see how it's trying to clean, the market's trying to clean that up right now. We still have that little imbalance, a little bit of imbalance left for it to clean up before it continues up. Again, we're looking for price to come all the way back up here to this point here. And you see, let me just even move this line down. You see where it met resistance here at 183.51 or 52. And then it came right back down, right? Met resistance. So pretty sure it's going to try it again. Let's see how we can participate in this price movement. And again, we still have some imbalance, so it'll probably come back down here, clean this up before continuing on up. So let's just keep our eye on that. We got a nice little confirmation that it's still bearish. Again, we have 1 day left in the month. I can't keep reiterating that enough. We got 1 day left in the month. So this monthly candle is probably already done what it's going to do. And understand that if we get pulled back into this month and then continuing on up, that'll be awesome. I'll be honest with you, that'll be awesome. And you see right now, we had that little imbalance left, and it's showing us a couple of different places where that imbalance could literally be cleaned up and then continuing on up. So, with that being said, we're keeping that eye on price. Price to come back to 175, 470, 47, 175, 47, and then continuing on up from there. So how we can participate in this, you can wait for price to come back here to pull back because you saw it already tested the high. Wait for price to come back here and buy it at a discount, right? Let's see here. I always do this, right? Actually, no, I want it the other way because we want it. We're looking at right now. Price is bearish, so it depends. So we can wait for price to come back into this area, which is under 61%, and that's at a discount, right? This here is at a discount before it continues up, and that's really where we want price to be at. If you were participating in this long wick right here, that was a good place, right? If we were at like 61%, 50%, there was a couple places for price to move back up to once it came back and cleaned up the majority of this imbalance. So again, waiting for price to come back into this area and getting things at a discount instead of paying at a premium. That's what we're looking for. If you're looking to short down to this area, let's see what it looks like. I know some people will do that. Just trying to give you guys options. You zoom in a little bit. This is on a weekly. And on the weekly, right now, it's at 61%, so it's still at a discount. And we haven't got any confirmation that price is changing direction. So with that being said, if you were looking to get a short position down to here to, what was this? 175.62. If you're looking to get a position down to that area, that's a good setup. Looking for confirmation, looking at about 140 pips. Stop loss and 552. At least a 1 to 4. At least a 1 to 4. I think that's right. Or a 1 to 3. I'm gonna say at least a 1 to 3, maybe a 1 to 4. So just look for position. Make sure we're trading at the appropriate times. That's probably a good setup right now. Let's look on a daily. We're going to open up opportunities. And again, let's look at prices moving right now in here. This is the range we're working with right now. Let's look at the 4 hour. See how we got imbalance to clean up. It cleaned up this nice little imbalance. We had that candle with no wick, came right back up, cleaned that up. Got almost a doji, not quite a doji, but it looks, looks close to one. And right now we got this candle that kind of opened up, it gapped down, and you see it cleaned that up right now. Yeah. Got an hour. So yeah, look for price to probably still pull back into this area and continue on up. If you're looking to try to enter the market in on that note where you're gonna write it down that before it changes direction, that's your risk. However, we do know if we get a nice confirmation around 175.60, where we probably get 2 hour candles, where you get your bearish candle and your bullish candle side by side, and then ride it on up at least an hour confirmation. That's probably your best bet. It's probably your best bet. See, like right here. Got one right here. If you'd have got that, waited for it to pull back. Let's look. Let me do it like this for you guys. Hour. When it came down here, we saw we got our confirmation right here. I would have been leery to hop in. We had a candle with no wick, so I would have probably waited myself. However, we got a candle with the wick, so we got our bearish and bullish candle, and that's a nice breaker structure right there. Here, if you enter the market, let me do this here. So I have my confirmation here. Let's look on the 30-minute. So here, I would have been looking for price to come back right to this area, and that it did. And you could have waited, set your alert right there. Price would have came back there. You would have set your stop loss back here. So let's take a look at that. Here, stop loss back here, 60 pips. It came all the way up here to 26. We're looking for it to come all the way out of here. It came all the way up here to 26. This was what? Let's just say 70 pips. 26. Más o menos 1 to 3. That's a nice little 1 to 3. Set your nice little trailing stop loss. Or, just wait for price action to do what it's going to do, right? 200 something pips. Once you get your confirmation, again, we're looking here, get your confirmation. Price came all the way back here, and you see, this is why you have to be, be patient with yourself. You see right here, I told you to set the stop loss right here. Price literally came right back to that area, took out that stop loss. And I guarantee you that was some people that were probably trading like after hours or something, and it, they became liquidity, right? So when we're looking on a higher time frame, we're looking at a higher time frame, and we're setting up our trade. What is this on an hourly? Make sure I mark that appropriately. So what I do, and this is the reason why I set up, I got different colors for my time scales, so I understand where I am in the market at that time, right? So if I'm looking at the daily, I'm like, oh, we got support at 177, 50, 52, but it's on an hourly. But I'm looking at the daily. So that support is not as strong as a daily or a weekly support. However, it's still support on an hourly, so it keeps me in mind. It keeps my mind where it's supposed to be. Uh, so then I go here and look at our 4 hour, and looking at that, there was opportunities there. So let's say we would got stopped out here, right? So now we would got stopped out, right? We would have lost our one, which was like 60 pips, and we're looking for confirmation that price is moving in the bullish direction to clean up this imbalance. It looked like it almost did, right? However, it didn't. Another setup right here, where you got your bearish candle, took out some people's liquidity back down there. Exactly what it did. Then I got my hourly confirmation again that price is moving in a bullish direction and finished cleaning up this imbalance. But it took position. Let me move this box from here. This is how it goes like every day, right? We got our confirmation right here. Then we go on the 30-minute, right? I got my confirmation. On this camp, oh, dang it, that moved. Let me stop it. All right. Let's look at this box here. We got our confirmation here. Let's go look at the 30-minute right after that. 30-minute. Got these two candles here. I'm like, oh, okay, how can I participate? We got this huge bullish candle with no wick. Price comes right back to this area here. This is on the 30-minute. Right back to that area here. Creating two. Yeah, I would have waited. However, right here, I got another support candle here showing up. I would have waited for price to come back to here. I would have set my stop loss. Trying to straighten up that line. Never mind. I set my stop loss back here. That's what I would have done. Because the range we're working in is here to here, right? I'd have set my stop loss back here to be real safe. So I'd have got my confirmation. I set my stop loss back here, 100 pips. It's 300. There's your 1 to 3 right there. Sometimes it's okay to be conservative. As you see right here, those conservative, this is conservative. This aggressive stop loss setting, especially with British pound, Japanese yen, most of the time those stop losses get taken out. You end up being liquidity, right? So you want to set a nice stop loss, 100 pips. That's pretty nice. Looking to clean up that imbalance. You can't be mad at that, right? A 1 to 3. It's not bad for Japanese British pound yen. I mean, British pound. That's what I always say. Japanese British pound yen. It's Japanese. Excuse me. British pound Japanese yen. So for that, that's a real good stop loss. 100 pips to pick up 300. That's not a bad takeaway. It's not a bad takeaway. They came all the way back up here. you'd have had your TP right here. Looks like a little bit above 181, and you would have been in the business. So again, so coming up this week. Sorry, I know this went on and on and on. Coming up this week, you see you got a couple imbalances. It's going to come back down. Continue on up. We see it's print right side ranges. We got higher highs over here. We got higher highs printed, and it's challenging right there. So we see it's we got some rejection going on here. This is a good position though. This is a good position. Good position for a price to continue to move back up to 186. So again, just be mindful. Um, look for those confirmations. Look for the break structures, the support to show. Um, Making sure that we're just keeping in mind that the times we trade in which momentum can reverse itself specifically because of algorithms that are set up to clean up those imbalances, and we don't want to become liquidity, right? So keep that in mind. This went a little long, but thanks for stopping by the channel. Again, this is the Investment Process Channel. I am C3. This is where we teach people how to create generational wealth through trading. And good luck trading this week. Hey, if you have not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit that thumbs up button. It doesn't cost anything. It helps the algorithm get this out to more people. Thanks for stopping by the channel. Have a great one.